Am I the a-hole for kicking out my fiancé after he said jokingly that he got me pregnant on purpose? I, 23F, have been with my fiancé 26M for 3 years. We met whilst I was on holiday, and a few weeks after, he followed me on Instagram, and the rest is history. We got engaged last year, and a month later found out I was pregnant. We have a beautiful 6-month-old. We hosted Thanksgiving this year, and my fiancé was drinking quite heavily. After dinner, me and my mom were talking about the wedding, which my parents are paying for. I overheard my fiancé tell my brother, who was just as drunk as him, that he needed to tie me down and get me pregnant before I realized what a dumb he was. They laughed it off, but it rubbed me the wrong way because our baby was not planned. I wasn't ready for a child, and we were using rubbers, but after a few instances where the rubber broke, I decided it would be safer if I got on birth control. The first month on birth control, I got pregnant. We were told that could happen. He said he would pull out to be safe, but I still got pregnant. I was so scared, but I personally didn't want to get a baby deletion. I 100% believe in the right to get a baby deletion. I just didn't want one, and so decided to keep the baby. I work for my dad's company, and my fiancé works at a country club. Money wasn't necessarily why I didn't want a baby. I just wanted to do more before I started a family. I spoke to my fiancé about what he said, and at first he said he didn't remember saying it, which was believable because of how drunk he was. But then he said it was just a joke and it was meant as a compliment because I'm so amazing. So I said, okay, good, because we're getting a prenup. I was just joking, but I also wanted to see how he reacted, and he was pissed. He said why would he sign a prenup, that we have a baby together, a house together, and that he would not sign one. How we wouldn't need one because we're never separating, and that me mentioning a prenup is insulting and emasculating. I never felt threatened or anything like that, but he did make me uncomfortable and he woke our baby up, so I told him to leave, which he did. The day after I kicked him out, he sent me a long apologetic message about how it was out of character of him to get loud, which it was. He's never acted like that before, and I replied saying I appreciate the apology, but I still just need a day or two to think everything through. The next day, he sent a bouquet to the apartment. On Sunday, he sent me a booking confirmation of a massage he booked for me at the club and offered to come over to watch our son and cook dinner. Tonight, he sent me a message saying that I'm being an a-hole and that I'm taking a meaningless joke to heart and that he's wasting money he could be saving for the wedding on the hotel. But now, things that went over my head before, I'm starting to think is sus, but breaking up my family over this doesn't seem right. Am I overthinking this? Am I the a-hole here?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. He is love bombing you. Make a prenup mandatory. Along with anger management and couples therapy if you choose to stay with him. Don't add him to any documents. What is yours. Make a trust to your kid's inheritance and have someone other than him be in charge of it. Talk to your dad, see what he says.
Not the a-hole. It's not about the joke. It's about how it made you feel. His reaction and dismissal of your feelings were concerning. You have every right to take a step back and think things through.